Good morning, guys. It is October 22nd. Today is Tuesday, and the moon is still in Leo. The sun is in Libra at 29 degrees, and Mars in Libra squaring the nodes at 11 degrees. So, guys, our numbers for today, 11, 11, 11, 11. Bam, there we have it. Goals. A portal in which goals for two people or a couple each having their individual goals, or it could be shared goals together that are either manifesting in the physical realm, or you're finally finding a place of peace because your wish or your dreams are coming true, and this is the opportunity for you to get it. Okay, with the moon in Leo, it's healthy self-esteem, it's warm, it's expressive, optimistic, energetic, and you should be getting a lot done today and probably getting noticed for it. Now, ooh, bam, love it. Love it as the first card. Great fortune, look at that. That is the rich card in the deck. Sudden fortune, whirlwind, tycoonery. If you guys didn't know, the sun moves into Scorpio tomorrow. Okay, so this is this tycoonery, this wealth, this is legacy and infinity. All attributed to Scorpio, okay? When you serve yourself and serve others, but you got to remember to serve yourself first. This equals 8. Okay, so it's a balancing service. So some of you guys are going to be getting your just desserts. Okay, just desserts, guys. For some of you guys, that could be what you feel like eating. A lot of you guys could be like, oh, I want to eat junk food. Look at me. Drinking a soda. And look, for me, that's pretty much, you know, I'm pretty sure I kept my karma clean, so for me, it's just desserts. And actually, the last couple of nights, that's all I've been wanting to eat. I have not been wanting to eat food. I want to eat candy. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Just desserts. I'm eating friggin' chocolate Twinkies, and so it may be that you just want sweet stuff right now. You want something sweet, you want something nice, you want something pleasant, which is, you know, Sun in Libra too. Nice. That one wants a clarifier. So with this huge 11, 11, 11, 11 portal, I'm getting lost on the 11s. It's like when stewardess says, I don't know when to stop. And the thing is, you might not know when to stop either. With this, there's a lot of zeros behind it, okay? A lot of zeros behind it. Zeros can represent space holders. So you're in the money, or you're holding space for some very fortunate circumstances, okay? This is, I don't know why I'm hearing, and you light up my life, you give me hope to carry on, you light up my day and fill my nights with song. So, a lot of you guys are considering yourselves lucky. This is huge luck. Being served, just desserts, getting what you deserve, all the sweets and treats and retreats, that kind of deal. Courtship, being tempted. So this is like bait and lure. Somebody's trying to sweet talk you into something. So this could also be a sweet deal, negotiation. So a sweet deal that would benefit you. Guys, this is also, yesterday we had Venus and Scorpio trining Neptune and Pisces, which is the same thing. Love and money and what you value. Somebody wants to establish roots with you. I want to say jackpot. You hit the gold. So this is like a great deal, a big deal, a huge deal. Let me pull some more cards. With Mars and Libra squaring the nodes, that's actions in friction with your destiny and your past. Like something doesn't make sense. You suddenly do something. Okay, so Mars, let me read the horoscope to you while I'm doing this. Tuesday carries an 11-11 portal with Mars transiting the nodes. This is a time where we go places that no man has ever gone before. This is new territory. Okay? It makes sense that we see something historical, whether it happens on or with Mars or with a Libra or some kind of major justice or injustice. There could be a court ruling that is the first of its kind, or it can be someone wins a major war that has been unsettled for a long time. So this could be lawsuits also. The other day I was getting War of the Roses. So it could be divorce. It could be a nasty divorce. This could also mean someone's getting a payout, a payback, or they're negotiating and or executing some kind of contract, agreement, or promise. Oh, bam! I freaking love it! Look at that. Great fortune, courtship, sudden wealth. Somebody's striking gold here. Holy shit, I got goosebumps. That is freaking awesome. Legacy. A foundation of legacy is the goal. And there's a 777. Wow. This is amazing, guys. This is freaking amazing. This is the deal of the century. Somebody's getting a payout or negotiating and or executing a contract. For somebody somewhere else, that will mean death, though. Just saying. That one went over there. That was community. So we're going to clarify community. Okay, where was I? Mars is also surgery, war, cutting, energy, fighting, and fire. Okay, so at this time we could possibly see some new technology when it comes to surgery, energy, war, tools, surgical tools, and tools, period. Tools and weapons, and upgrades to tools and upgrades to weapons. We could possibly see a new kind of justice, or we may be getting a new judge or a new justice that is more fair than the previous. Also, there could be a huge injustice, and that's already occurring. We already know, with pulling 808, with pulling out of, taking our help away from the Kurds and allowing Turkey to go in, but, giving them the slap in the hand, hey, let's ceasefire. Can you let us get out first? Because the president apparently looks at it as a burden. Nobody's life is a burden. All lives matter. End of story. Okay. Okay, now this does not mean that decisions will be fair. It just means a female judge who could be pretty, something simple like that. It depends on people's individual karma and their charts. This could also play out in some kind of legislation or ruling in favor of equality to women and children, maybe having to do with dependence or something you were depending on. This could be welfare. This could be like food stamps, new rules. Executing a contract, or making good on a promise, or a promise to pay, or promising to make you pay. We will see all of those, okay? And somebody is going to be making good on a threat or a promise, okay? And the opposite is also available, reneging of contracts, breach of contracts, executions. Now, executions, I do mean killing. Okay, I want to say trial by fire because the moon in Leo. So we've got Leo, Sun in Libra and Mars in Libra. So Leo, Sun, and Mars. That's explosive. That's fire. Earlier I was getting flamethrower. And I was getting, you know, bombs too. I've actually been getting bombs for the last couple of weeks. Okay, so a war that is not justifiable. I'm also getting war crimes and crimes against children. This could be a new war, a new rule, or a new ruler of. Okay, there's new terms and conditions, bans, restrictions, and making good on threats. I said that already. Or delivering empty promises. I was also getting stormtroopers, troopers, storm. Okay, so I think there's going to be some U.S. action in regards to terrorists. There may have been, they're going to go into the caves and get somebody else, because we've got the moon in Virgo coming up. For the moon in Virgo, I got caves, under the skin, paranoid, virus, viral. Mars in Libra, signifying an action. Stormtroopers, trooper storm. The other day, I was getting can of worms, lighting up the dark places, meth lab, explosion. With the Virgo, I've got circular thinking, flaws, micromanaging, triples and sheeples, sacrifice. So, lighting up the dark places. This could be a war on terrorists, announcing a war on terrorists, or making public executive orders. So it feels like executive orders. You know, Scorpio is the executive. Scorpio is in power. So this could literally be a declaration of war, or giving support to or taking support from someone. We are already, United States is taking support from, you know, the Kurds, obviously. There can be an increased incidence of car or vehicular accidents now due to almost exclusively rash or angry driving. Can be motorcycles, planes, trains, automobiles, any mode of transportation. Okay. Police enforcement. There's police enforcement. I'm hearing militia. This can be militia, military enforcement. Okay, so police enforcement when you exhibit road rage. So this feels like road rage, bombing. What is that called? Be wary of others and your own temperament. There can be shootings, and I had gotten also too mass shootings. Mass shootings, mass bombings, could be suicide bomber. Car pileups, traffic accident pileups. I was getting like 10 to 21 car pileups. Accidents can come with fire, explosions, shootings, and it could be caught on video or on a live video feed. Accidents, fire. And, you know, bombs exploding in a vehicle for days. Blowing your mind, like blowing your brain, like your the car computer's brain could blow. And another thing too, I was getting a major tragedy. You know, it's possible we could experience another 911, especially with everything that's going on overseas right now, or some other kind of traumatic incident, or some kind of tragedy similar in devastation to the body count of 9/11. I'm also seeing Molotov cocktails and the throwing of And like I was saying, mass shooting or bomb threats, and then of course making good on the threats, okay? Possibly a suicide bomber as the sun moves through the daily moons. Now tomorrow, the sun moves into Virgo, so and the sun enters Scorpio. Venus trines Black Moon Lilith, so the equalizer. An equalizer. Something that changes the balance, a game changer. Okay, so Great Fortune, King of Pentacles, somebody who's invested. Four of Cups on the home front. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Three of Wands. Okay, so immediately we got 4 and 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 4 and 4. So that's Mars, that's action, that's feeling comfortable with taking an action or feeling uncomfortable with having to take an action. You might be forced to, or this could be forces. We may, wow, wouldn't that be weird if we invaded Turkey? Maybe the U.S. is pulling out because they really have their eyes on Turkey. So this could have been some type of secret manipulation. And also, too, it was really pissing me off the fact that we pulled our troops out that were protecting these people, but we have troops protecting the oil. Are you fucking kidding me? I wouldn't blame them if they set fire to the oil fields, or if somebody bombed it and, you know, blew it up. You know, United States, if you guys want to leave, you guys go leave, you fuckers. You get no reason to come back now. We're going to burn up this oil, so bye. There's no reason for you to be here at all. So I almost feel like maybe there's definitely ulterior motives. There always is with government. Primary fears, relationship difficulties, a love triangle. Okay, so with Scorpio, secret. We went to Russia, they'll protect us. So they're hooking up with Russia and Turkey now. We're supposed to be friends, right? And all we've done is stab each other in the back and treat each other like enemies. Either they're bombing underground, lighting up the dark places. So they're going after, stop your invasion. Step back, Turkey. If you don't step back, we're going to sanction you. So it feels like we're going to actually sanction them, and at the same time, it's like there's some new territory. Subterranean. Victimized. Victimhood. I'm still getting strikes, an underground fight. The last time I had said in the caves, they had done a sweep. So it feels like we're doing another terrorist sweep. Cleaning out my closet is what I just heard. King of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Not happy on the home front. By yourself. This is luxury. Investing in. Somebody feels like Mr. Moneybags, you know. They've got some money. They've come into some money. They're about to come into some money. They may or may not have gotten a settlement. This could also be just energy, you know. It can be any kind of energy. It could be time, money, ideas, love, attention. Could also be pleasure, pleasurable. So somebody could feel rich, or they could be really happy with their gains. They might have taken a big gamble. Somebody risked something and it paid off. Could be a gamble, could be a bet. Okay, they're drawing my eyes to the 4-leaf clover. Somebody got lucky. They could have either won the lottery, or they won some kind of bet, or they won in Las Vegas. Something where they rolled the dice. Okay? They rolled the dice. Rabbit's foot. Lucky. This is Venus in Virgo, having a lot of things that you like. Piling it on. So it appears that it's like you're getting a reserve of energy because you've got a lot of things that you're working on, that you're spending a lot of time on. There could be some projects around the house, construction projects around the house, refurbishing. But there's so much to do. There's so much to do, but there's so much to gain also at the same time. Fixing up a house, fixing up a property, the laying of a foundation. So this feels like because this is a resurrection card too, 4 of Cups is also reevaluating. So you could be taking stock in what you have. You could be buying stock also too. You could have gambled on some stocks and won. Now that you've won all this money from the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes, what do you want to do? I don't know. There's so many things that I want to do. You know, I want to fix up my home. I want to go to Las Vegas. Laying a foundation, deciding where I want to spend the rest of my life in peaceful bliss. You now have every and any opportunity for gain, personal gain, luxury, and abundance. This is crazy, guys. I mean, wow, 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 double fucking wow. This is like a mass of abundance coming in. For some of you guys, it's a massive energy. You're able to recover after you removed yourself from a particular situation and decided you wanted to be single and you don't want to date anybody for a while. You found that you have more energy, you have more time, you have more money, and you have less work to do, less draining chores, and more. You can spend more time on pursuing your own interests, and there is opportunity here. We've got 4 to the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands to me is voicing your intentions. It's an active opportunity, deciding what is home for you, deciding what hits home for you. I want to live here. I want to live in this kind of house. I want to do this kind of work. So it's, kind of putting your shit in order. And I want to say being able to, this is jack of all trades, handyman, working on a house. For some of you guys, your house may have been falling apart, or there may have been a bill or taxes, or you may have inherited a house from somebody. There's work to be done, and it looks like you're wanting to do a lot of this yourself. You're wanting to establish yourself in the house. You could be redesigning, redecorating, working together to turn a house into a home. Now that can be taken in many different ways. Okay, so big deal. You got a good deal. You got a big deal for courtship. Clarify courtship, please. Temptation, sudden wealth. Okay, now I'm hearing the Aladdin one. I can show you the world. A whole new world. A whole new world. A whole new world. Or, somebody told me this joke the other day. A whole new world. Honu means turtle here in Hawaii. So a turtle world, what is a turtle world? A snapper, slow moving, slow building. Non-aggressive, but can be. A whole new world. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of kisses, we get kicks. You deserve so much more than what I've given you. This could be your partner stepping up and finally turning the house you have into a home. Temperance is divine timing, so this could be the deal that saves the day. Coming in, saving your ass. For some, it will literally be hero action, and for others, it will be hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Temperance is the balancing angel. When I see temperance, okay, so I see this as the angel. Okay, the opposite of angel is the devil, right? Heaven and hell, 7, 7 equals 14. Heaven and hell. So I was getting the pain and the ecstasy. So it's kind of like a give and take, a miracle, the miracle on the battlefield. Taming the triggers, waiting for your moment to act. You may have had an offer and you may have to say it's not yet the right time, or some of you will snatch that right up, okay? Establishing a base or expressing a foundation. We want you. I want you. So this looks like the beginning of a new adventure, and I shit you not, here, I was not lying. Here's a Fool, the beginning of a new adventure. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that. Temperance and the Fool. Love struck, suddenly, out of nowhere, thunderstruck. The Fool and Temperance. You deserve a brand new life. You deserve everything. Finally, a deal that is justified. A just deal. A just deal, a fair deal. Okay, and I said a just deal. So this could be not only contracts, but this could also be negotiations. Let's try something new. Sudden wealth. Whatever you try that's new, it's working for you. Look at that. Prince of Cups, Prince of Swords, 21 the World, Prince of Pentacles, and 10 of Wands. Whew, boy, you're getting all kinds of offers. Holy shit. Prince of Cups. Can be an apology. Can be an I love you. Somebody, there's a lawyer putting together a deal for you or some kind of official contract. We want you. We want you. We want you as a new recruit. We want you. Yes, I'm hearing the village people. We want you as a new recruit. We want you to join us. Join us, won't you? And for others, there is an official apology. Some people just wanted an apology. They're getting their apology, but they may pursue it. I demand an apology, and then we can talk. Prince of Cups can be I love you or I'm sorry. Prince of Swords can be a lawyer. I was seeing them as a lawyer the other day. Ooh, we want you, USA. So this almost feels like recruiting, even recruiting for the military. A rumor of war. I got a rumor of war the other day. I think, guys, we're going to be gearing up for a war or to assist in a war or to help cease and desist a war. Negotiations with China. Everything's gonna be alright. Eagle. I don't know if that's gonna fly, but if you want things to work out, it's gonna have to. This will be my last and final offer. So this feels like a last and final offer or a last and final demand. Someone may suddenly change their minds about their attachment to you, 3333. Because this also looks like I love you, but this could be I'm sorry I love you, or I love you, I'm sorry. I do better, things work out better when I don't have to wait for someone else. Or it could be, I'm not going to wait for you anymore. I'm starting my new life. Your marriage, your personal boundaries. The 21 World card, that's things coming together. Okay, unlimited possibilities, harmony, wholeness, attainment. I have what I want. This could be I'm sorry, but you have to. I'm sorry, but I have to make you. Later on, it's going to make sense, but for now, things will come together better if you hit the road, or things will come to things will make more sense when you get that offer. You're being claimed. Somebody wants to claim you. But you're not property. You don't own me. You can't tell me. I'm sorry, but you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to make this come together. And somebody's holding you to that, making good on a promise. House reversed. Some of you guys there could be tax estate sales. Some of you guys be having trouble paying taxes in relation to a property or possessions. Could be income tax. Maybe you didn't file your income tax, or maybe your tax bill is ridiculously high. Either way, it is pressing. For some of you guys, you are not budging on where you stand. You are adamant about hold on. You're adamant about your resources. Queen of Discs is generosity, nurturing. It's any kindly old lady. I generally see this as, I don't know why I see this as Cancer, taking care, but it is the earth signs. It's actually Sagittarius going into Capricorn, the cusp of. So this is like a free bird, free to be me. Free to pursue your destiny, free to pursue your mission. Just on grounds for you're not crazy. You're following your intuitive guides. This could also be Uranus in Taurus, Uranus retrograde in Taurus, inner chaos. Releasing all your fears. Weird. Okay, so this is the first time I noticed this. This must be the sky. Look, this must be the sky, the blue up here, okay? Because look, here's a cloud, but see, the rain is coming out of the sky. Either that, or it's bursting out of the neck. I'm hearing, "Don't rain on my parade." Watch her take on challenges. Nobody can rain on her parade. Some of you guys may have something come in time in order for you to pay your taxes or to pay off your house, or something going on with a property or a building or land that has to be paid, or you're having to manage something to where you don't lose a property or a possession. Or you could be dealing with somebody that seems to be possessed or crazy. Something about you're already comfortable with their demons, but it's becoming too much. This is Mars and the nodes. Hold on, guys, there's something here. Mars and the nodes. I read something that was about bursting forth. The courage to follow through on new ideas, striking out on your own, new territory. So, letting the dark shine. So some of you guys could be revealing some very personal things that are going on with you. Some talking about, you know, the elephant in the room, the things that you aren't comfortable with. It seems to be bursting forth. So it's like releasing. You're releasing in order to follow your mission, follow your destiny. Head on. Collision. It's not my fault. Somebody's in violation of something. With these contacts, tremendous energies come bursting forth in an effort to maintain the personal identity. So, Queen of Pentacles can be like, I don't want to take care of your home anymore. I'm sick of taking care of this property. I'd rather be elsewhere. So somebody's going to be moving. They're done with living where they're at. They were just biding their time. And then it looks like the universe is going to give you a pathway. There could be the tax man. This could be the tax man visiting for assessment or tax assessment. And the thing is, somebody's going to come and tell you. And that's when you put it together. It's happening right now. I got to do something about it. I've got to make a move. So yeah, somebody could have came and told you that they observed somebody paying a visit to something, most likely your property. So you've got that hanging over your head. You're glad you found out, because you might have been wondering when this taxing, or when these people, these officials or representatives would be coming around. Okay, so this is definitely about the property or the home. Could be a foreclosure or estate sale or state tax sale. Community is reversed, Two of Pentacles and the Empress. Community being reversed, meaning there isn't a lot of supporters. I want to say for a lazy bill. Two of Pentacles can be a change in finances or a balance or a decision of where to put your energy. It can also be financial obligations. This could also be like the United States. A bill. A bill with no supporters. Empty promises. This could be a blank check, carte blanche for the Empress. Somebody is getting a free ride. Community. So this can be welfare reform. Forcing people to get out of the house and start going to work. Yeah, so this definitely can be, it's like a war on mothers and children. It feels like legislation in regards to welfare is going to be passed, and it's attacking women and children. I already heard that, like, the lunch programs are being attacked. So this could be a lunch program, a launch program. Launch program. Let me see what we got here. Relief, a bill for relief. So this feels like federal funding. A bill for relief of mothers and their children. Could this be something, WIC? Like the WIC program, that kind of deal. It feels like supplemental help. So either it's going to present a new deal that might be more fair. People might have to, even the mothers with underage children, they might have to work for a certain amount of hours or volunteer for a certain amount of hours every week, but they have to get out of the house. They can't just sit at home. So it really feels like changes to the promises we make to our women, our children, our dependents, the people that depend on this welfare. So it also talks about that a lot of people don't support that bill. It feels like a war on our women and children, and we don't want to do that. We should treasure our women and children. They are the future. The women hold the future. The women birth the future, and the children are the future. Ooh. Four Swords, Five of Pentacles. Singling out women and children. Okay, so victimizing women too. The victimization of women. Seclusion and anxiety. Being ghosted, left out in the cold. Left out in the cold. Retreating. Seclusion, isolation, meditation, and anxiety. Want to get away. Either there's going to be a change or there's not going to be a change. Whatever it is, it kind of feels like it's going to be announced very, very shortly. Maybe it's something brand new, so maybe they're going to require you to maybe work at home. Okay, if you want to stay at home, maybe you got to bake. Maybe, you've got to babysit. Maybe you've got to find a way to pull some income from home. So they're going to require you, wouldn't that be nice if they actually took staying at home and taking care of the kids and maintaining the house, if we actually got paid for doing that crap? Because that's a thankless work. Okay, other countries have stipends that they pay to people. They have socialized medicine. Everybody has access. But, here in America, you only have access if you have money. Okay, if you don't have money, if you're poor, You get to suck ass. So there may be an unpopular bill or legislation or mandates towards women and or children. Can be in regards to like possibly abortion also. Hold on. Hey, sorry about that. Okay, so I have this wonderful lady that comes in and she brings me flowers pretty much every couple of weeks. This one was especially cool. To me, it looked like a perfume bottle, but you see this? It is a Mexican black pepper is what she told me, and I'm like, oh, so appropriate for Scorpio season. Spicy, hot, and dark. Anyways, it's really, really beautiful, and, you know, in a couple of days I'll take it out of there, and I look forward to rooting. So, Mexican black pepper. It feels like possibly legislation against women and children and dependents is not supported. It feels like it's going to be withdrawn. Like, yeah, they're withdrawing. This is retreating, and this is being left out in the cold. Nobody's going to support it. Nobody's going to support the hits to the women and children. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, so we got Ace of Swords, Five of Swords, Three of Swords, and Princess of Death. New knowledge, recognition. Five of Swords, it's defeat, it's mind fucking, it's manipulation. And Three of Swords, sorrow. We got 3 swords in a row. Okay, so these laws might be retracted or repealed against women. I want to say abortion, the abortion thing. Maybe they're finally, you know, realize that this is wrong and they're repealing it, or there is increased legislation against women and children in some kind of way. Sacrifice, being forced to sacrifice something. Princess of Pentacles, practical and reliability. So Ace of Swords is, you know, truth and clarity and communication. So this is like, what? How the hell am I supposed to survive when you're forcing me to slave labor? This is like slave labor. Conditions where having to satisfy new conditions in order to get aid or funding or food stamps. In order to get resources, there are additional terms that you must agree to. Somebody's being judge, jury, and executioner. Jury's still out on that one, I want to say. This could be talks with China about peace talks, asking them to stand down on their missiles. Okay, missile crisis. This is practical things. Economic sanctions. Economic sanctions, not only on Turkey, but also on North Korea. I'm thinking North Korea, but they're putting my eyes to the red star, so China too. Boy, we were just, you know, telling everybody I'm going to slap you on the hand. if you don't stop. So it is stepping back. The United States is stepping back, and they're not micromanaging is the overall picture here. We're done micromanaging, or we're done compartmentalizing management. Take it all out in one shot, one crack. Target. Target. A target in China. This could be the stores, the store target in China, or we will not negotiate with terrorists. Interesting. There's a lot of, there's a lot of 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. There's 4 4s here, guys. And immediately off the top of my head. 4, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3. 2. 2 3s and 4s. Prioritize. Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. What's your highest priority? You are. And the thing is, yeah, you will have to determine what your priorities are, especially in the next day or two as we move into the moon in Virgo. So that's, you know, prioritizing, getting your priorities straight. What is your calling? What makes your heart sing? When you focus on these areas, your joyful energy increases, which benefits everyone. Take charge of your schedule and spend more time on projects and activities close to your heart. Make choices that honor your priorities and support your life's mission. Helping people develop organizational and record-keeping skills as well. When you call upon Metatron, he motivates you to organize your priorities. Okay, what was that? Record-keeping and skills as well. Okay, so somebody is counting or accounting for or accounting towards or making somebody answer to, forcing somebody to respond, forcing somebody to answer to or to account for their actions. All right, guys, I'm going to end it here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. Take care.